So we got a lot to get into, a lot to talk about. And, Kelvin, let's start here. I mean, it's just obvious. Luka, after the big trade out of Dallas, is going back to Dallas to take on the Mavericks for the first time with the Lakers since the trade. And there's a lot of hoopla going around. First of all, the Dallas Mavericks had T-shirts placed at every seat.
Yeah.
And it's in his native language, right? But
yep.
It's translated into "thank you for everything" for Luka. And I guess they wanted to do a video, right, a tribute, and he doesn't want that. And I'm just going to start here and say,
okay,
the Dallas Mavericks are out of pocket. They're mashugana. They're crazy. This isn't like a superstar who played a long career, wanted to win, couldn't win there, and you trade him off somewhere hoping that he can go on and fulfill that dream. That is a guy you would celebrate when he comes back. But the Dallas Mavericks can paint it any way they want. Yeah, they wanted Anthony Davis. Yeah, they wanted this and they thought that. Yeah, all the other stories they want to put out there. But Kelvin, they dumped him.
Mm-hmm.
They dumped him. And that would be like dumping a girlfriend and then asking, can you come by after the club, occasionally, when if she's available. No, you cannot come by because you dumped him. And I don't understand what the T-shirt, printing the T-shirts as if that's going to do anything, or the whole idea of the video. And do they want to put a statue out front next? It is all out of pocket. It's ludicrous. It's insane. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Just play the damn game. You got rid of him. Own up to it. He was dumped.
Yeah.
What are you trying to dupe people now? Alex, they're trying to dupe the Dallas Mavericks fans as if we really love this guy. We had no choice but to dump him.
Right.
You can't dupe fans. You can't dupe Luka.
Rob, you know how we were talking about, preparing for the show. We were like, man, is one of the ways we'll approach this topic, is it fair or foul? We were thinking about, and I was going to say it is fair. Okay, it is fair for the Mavericks to do this, and I'll tell you why. We're talking all the way fair, like fair game, fair ball, Orange County fair, Los Angeles County fair. It is fair, and I'll tell you why, Rob, because it ain't for Luka. Okay, they dumped Luka, as you mentioned. What this is for are those fans. And by the way, I'm looking at the whole sights and sounds at the game. It is a whole lot of fans with a Luka jersey on who are not from L.A., and they have Laker Luka jerseys on because it's Maverick fans who are mad at the organization, so I bought and wore a Luka jersey, a Laker Luka jersey here. So what this is doing, this ain't about Luka, Rob. This is for the next free agent, whether it be Anthony Davis if he stays there for a long time, somebody who's looking to team up with AD, Kyrie. This is to show we are a world-class organization. We honor you. Hey, fans, look how we're honoring Luka. No, we didn't get rid of him like that. No, we don't hate Luka. We're honoring him. This is a show for their fans who try to appease him after their plan didn't work out. Anthony Davis gets hurt. He was out. Kyrie's going to be the savior. He has no choice. He's out. Bunch of other guys who were solid players are injured. This is falling. It's falling by the wayside. And so they're trying to appease their fans and potential free agents to say, look, we're world class. We honor you. We here. And because all of our minds look at it like Dirk. Luka was going to be there 10, 15, 20 years, win a ring or two. They're going to go out. He's going to have a part of the organization, maybe part ownership, and just be a general manager. Like, we looked at it like this is Dirk 2.0. They've got a European player. This is going to be amazing. And that wasn't the case. So, to me, I think they're trying to buy some leverage with the fans and show that they're doing this the right way by honoring him because they got rid of Luka.
But the only problem I have with that argument is, I hate to break it to you, Luka didn't win anything in Dallas. Celebrate what? They paid him. They already what are they celebrating? And if you think putting up a video montage and giving out cheap-ass T-shirts is going to get other free agents to come, they're going to come because you offer the most money. You guys always try to make it like, oh, nobody's going to go there because the New York Knicks have one of the worst owners. Players took less money to go play there, right?
Right.
Took less money. And he's a bad owner. And the Knicks haven't won
that.
anything since 1973.
But you know, Rob,
and I could go team and team and team. If you offer the most money, these guys will always come in. They don't care what happened before them.
I'm not saying that a free agent will sit there with his agent and be like, man, I was going to go there, but they ain't put out the T-shirts. What I am saying, and I do believe, is that they know that shows like you and I, The Odd Couple with Rob and Kelvin, or other people, will dog them, and not necessarily literally us, but shows would dog them. Oh, look how they don't do this. They don't show any respect. I know it ended short, it was only 5-6 years, but you can still still respect the man, show him love. That's what they fear. You know this. We got to do right by the fan. We got to do by the media. First take, what's Stephen A. going to say? What are they going to put on all the blogs? And they're trying to cover their butts.
If you're running your $1 million organization.
Oh, you've been covering sports.
I don't buy that for what?
Yes, you do.
I don't buy that forever.
Yes, you do.
I do not buy
You've
that.
You've been covering this since 19. The NFL does this. Fan people do this all the time.
No, they don't.
Let me give you a real example.
They don't.
Let me give you a real world example. Who's the most important person in the NFL outside of Roger Goodell? You can argue maybe including Roger Goodell. Jerry Jones. What did Jerry Jones tell the people, Bo? He told the people, you know what, ain't no cowboy ever gonna kneel. We ain't gonna do this. Monty, we ain't gonna kneel. We ain't gonna do none of that. And guess what? When the thing got out and President Trump called the players SOBs and da-da-da, guess who was kneeling out there?
That ain't have nothing to do with First Take and all that and what people are tweeting.
Because people were going out there saying,
I think that's too simplistic.
No, people were saying.
Ain't nobody doing that. You're running a multi-million dollar organization.
And people caved to fans and media all the time. They knew good and well. Oh, you're just going to let him disrespect the players? All the shows are saying, he better do something now. He better do something now.
Dude, that ain't got nothing to do with it. This is weak. This has nothing to do with that. This is they don't know what to do. They celebrated him. What are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? That they went to the finals last year? They gave him a parade for that, I guess. What is the celebration for? What did he win for them?
The celebration.
Give him a statue out front. What did he do?
The celebration, Rob, is called diplomacy, and they're trying to make sure.
What diplomacy? All of his checks cashed. That's the diplomacy. What more do you want?
That is why they did it. And they know good and well they did not win the trade. They know they made a mistake. They know fans are ticked off.
They don't know. They don't know yet. You don't know yet either because he could wind up being the guy that they think he will be. You don't know that. He could blow up. He could have an injury history. They might not ever win in L.A. You don't know that.
It don't take a crystal ball. It don't take Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
But there's no guarantee. The bottom line is they didn't want to pay the guy $350 million who's out of shape at 25, who doesn't have the work ethic. That's why they dumped him. They didn't dump him because he's a bad basketball player.
To the finals. So this is why they're doing that. They're trying to make sure they're covering.
Did this organization win before he got there or no?
Yeah.
They never won, huh? Did they win?
Yeah,
okay, they won.
What is that? You want to be a winning organization?
So you're trying to make it like they don't know what they're doing.
Like I can't win multiple?
But you're acting like it's an organization that's never won anything. If you want to put up statues in front of the Brooklyn Nets because they never won anything since Dr. J left, maybe that's the case.
I tell you what, that organization, the new ownership ain't did nothing. Mark Cuban can sit up there. They only been there. They had a cup of coffee and a sweet roll since they owned the team. What do you mean they haven't done anything? What I'm saying is the guy who made that organization what it is, because they wasn't nothing before him, and they may not be nothing after him, was Mark Cuban, who they ousted, who kind of had an agreement of, you'll be able to be a part of the team, still you'll be.
He was never going to be a part of the team. He took his billions of dollars, and who sells a team and then lets the guy who owned it before run it? That didn't even make sense.
A team that act like they want to win something.
He was never running that team. Please,
no, he didn't know he was running it, but they was going to be a part of it. So that back to my point, that's what they're doing. What they're doing is trying to save face to this organization, to media, to everybody's covering this massive game, it's the biggest story in the NBA today, and they are trying to save face. Look at us, we honor him, we do it right, we treat our players right, we treat our fans right. That's what they're doing, Rob.
877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Where are you? Come on, man. This stuff is going over the top. Celebrate what? They didn't win anything. They dumped Luka. I would have saved the money on the T-shirts. I would have sent them to a third world country. I wouldn't even bother. Rob, with giving out the T-shirts. They shop where you shop, so the T-shirts were only 48 cents. They're per shirt. They're good. and this whole idea, video montage, I would have said that how about having a picture? You want to endear yourself to the fans? have a video of him leaving, walking out of the arena with the door hitting him on the butt on the way out.
Why are you acting like he did something to them? That's what I'm confused about.
He did do something, and what he did is he didn't work hard enough or show them that he was worth $350 million. He's the one who botched the bag in Dallas and is going to get $100 million less.
Let me go get it. Bo, can you do me a favor? Bo, can you order me a Luka T-shirt from there and also a Luka Laker jersey because it's on now? Because I've never wanted somebody to win now so bad in my life. Because he didn't do – what did he do other than take them to the finals, be a five-time All-NBA guy, and they're being cheap, and then now he's wrong.
They're not being cheap. They're looking at it and saying this guy's not worth it.